What is going on, everybody? ShyButt here, back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over the full Easter egg tutorial for the zombies map, The Tomb on Black Ops 6 Zombies. This Easter egg was honestly very easy to do in retrospect. I do think the boss fight is the hardest one we've had so far, but the steps are easy to do to get up to the boss fight. So starting off this Easter egg, you want to go over past Jug to where the Sentinel artifact, you can see it off in the distance. I don't know if you actually need to do this, but it gets Archibald to say something about it. But I don't know if that starts the Easter egg, but I would just do it just in case. Alrighty, starting off with the Easter egg, you are going to need the ice staff and it being upgraded fully. If you need a guide on that, I have the guide right here on screen and linked in the description down below. And once you have that done, you want to go back into the Dark Aether Nexus, and in the center temple area, there's going to be 4 claw-like pillars with statues in front of them. There should be a vermin one, a parasite one, a doppelgas one, and an amalgam one. So once you have located one, go up to the vermin one, and there should be a little blue crystal symbolizing that you are ready to do that part. You always start with the vermin, and you want to swap to your revive shot of your staff, and you want to shoot the crystal. It's going to start glowing, and then hit interact with it, and if you look in your menu on your items, you should see that you have dark energy. After getting that dark energy, you need to take it to the vermin statue and spawn, and then interact with that. And what it's going to do is start a little ritual sequence where a bunch of vermin are going to spawn. But what you want to do is kill them all. Shouldn't take too long if you just have full charge shots of the ice staff. It's the easy way to do it. And then it should stop, and then the statue should glow. Hit interact with it again, and then you're going to pick up the dark energy, and you're going to start glowing, and you're going to have this little bar on the side. And then if you notice, the portal that you came from initially is closed off. So you got to go through another Dark Aether Nexus portal to bring it back to the statue in the Dark Aether Nexus. But zombies are going to spawn on the way, and if they hit you, it will drain your energy, and eventually when you take too many hits, you have to redo the steps. So just try not to get hit by the zombies. Have a friend escort you if you can. And then once you get back to the vermin statue, you put it in, and then it should do a little sequence where the claw lights up and electrifies and then shoots at the aether crystal in the center. Okay, after doing that, that is a sequence of 1 of 4 that you have to do. Now let's get on to doing the other ones. The parasite one is next, so you want to do the same thing. Shoot it with the revive shot, hit interact, and you want to go to the... Each crystal is symbolized on the color by which portal you actually need to go through, so no worrying about figuring out. But you want to go through the, I believe it's the yellow one for the, parasite. But when you find the parasite statue, put it in, and it's going to start a sequence where a bunch of parasites are going to spawn. And some of them will be imbued with dark ether energy. You want to kill those ones. They're going to drop orbs, and then you go over to them and you'll pick them up. Then you have to go shove them back into the statue. It's kind of like the orb step for the wonder weapon on Terminus in a way. And you want to get, there's I think 15 or 20 of them. It's really easy to fail, but just be coordinated with your team and stuff. And then once you get it, it should start glowing. Then you pick it up. Then that portal will close, and you have to go to the, I go to the one where you initially enter the Dark Aether Nexus for the first time, and then go put it back into the statue in the Dark Aether Nexus. Okay, on to the next one, which is going to be the Doppelgast, and for this one, you want to, do the same thing, revive shot, interact, and go through it's on the right side of the map, or technically bottom side of the regular map, and once you put that down, it's going to start a sequence. Basically, the sequence looks confusing as hell, but you just want to kill Doppelgas as much as you can. So I would just shoot your ice staff in the area, create the charge shot, But once you kill enough of them, it's going to do in the sequence, and you'll be able to just pick it up, the portal close, go back through the one, and then drop it off back in the Dark Aether. Alrighty, the final pillar you need to do is the amalgam one. So you want to, rinse, repeat, do the regular things, and go all the way to it's the very bottom of the map by quick revive, and there's going to be an amalgam statue. You put your energy in, and for this one, it's going to spawn a elite amalgam, a named amalgam, and you want to kill it. But over time, it's going to imbue zombies with different dark energy so that you can't kill the amalgam. You have to kill the regular zombies. They create like a shield around him. But once you can kill the amalgam, take it, and take the energy to one of the portals, then go through the portal, then dump it back off in the dark nexus. Alrighty, now that you got all 4 statues done, they should all shoot towards the little aether crystal in the center, and the aether crystal is going to shoot off towards the sentinel artifact, and that little bridge that's blocked off, if you go back behind Jug and hold interact with it, it creates the bridge all the way to the artifact, and at this point you are done with the Easter egg steps leading up to the boss fight. You want to go ahead and get ready to gear up for the boss fight. For this boss fight in particular, it is absolutely dependent that you need tier 3 pack and legendary rarity. As for Gobblegums, I would bring a Idolize, near death, and if you can, raindrops, but I wouldn't entirely recommend that. Maybe free fire, but definitely Idolize and near death for this fight. And you need to be running Aether Shroud. And for the weapon of choice, I would choose the ASG shotgun. Alrighty, once you're all ready, start the boss fight, and it's gonna start off, because the boss fight itself is fighting the Sentinel artifact. It's gonna start off in the center. It's gonna shoot a laser, then it's gonna spin around the map, and what it's doing is you can't damage it right now because it's immune. It's gonna go up in the air once and spin, then go down, and then on the second time of it going up, it's gonna turn purple. Now that is y'all's cue to Aether Shroud with your group shroud, right? And then spray into the artifact. You have to do a set amount of damage to it to chunk it. And then once you do so, it's gonna chunk, and then you stop shooting it. Then it's gonna split into 2 artifacts. And then there's 2 lasers, then it's going to do its spinning thing, and then on the second rise, it's going to turn purple so that you can shoot it. And then this time, I would have each team focus on one artifact in particular, and then once you crack one, you could crack the other, and then skip the next phase. Then instead of it splitting into just 3, it splits into 4 right off the bat. So now at this point, there are going to be 4 lasers spinning around. I would just stay in the under, like behind, just shooting your ice staff, because I would recommend taking the ice staff in as your mobbing weapon. You can't use it to kill the boss at all. So for the 4th and final time, they're all 4 gonna go up and then turn purple. Y'all group shroud, then y'all kill 1, and then the rest will go back to regular. At this point, here is gonna be the next step. So the next stage is the artifact's gonna possess a random zombie at a time. It goes in 3 stages. The first zombie is just gonna be a regular heavy zombie. Stay clear of it, but kill it quick. And once you kill it, it's gonna drop the artifact, and your whole team needs to shoot the artifact so that it breaks and chunks its health. Then it's gonna possess, the next enemy it possesses is a doppelgast. Now keep in mind, this doppelgast can 2-shot you. It does not matter what you have, you will get 2-shotted. So this is why I recommend doing Idolize or Near Death. I would pop Near Death. I would wait to use Idolize to the last bit. But once you could kill the doppelgast, it drops it, and then you could shoot it freely. And then the next stage, I believe it does it to an amalgam. Okay, we're on the final stage, the second to final stage actually, where it's gonna imbue into the heavy zombie, a doppelgast, and an amalgam all at the same time. So this is where I would say pop Idolize and then take one out at a time. That's why I say for your whole team to bring Idolize, and then once you can do that, it's gonna, pop out the fucking Sentinel artifact and you shoot it. Same thing for the doppelgast and the amalgam. Then once you're done, it's done possessing the zombies, and then it's gonna, the fifth artifact's gonna go up into the back, and at this point you need to communicate with your team it's doing this, because it's gonna start charging up an attack, but it's weak at this time, and your whole team needs to focus fire on its last bit of health to finally kill it. But if you don't, it will shoot out a shockwave that wipes out your whole team. But once you can spray enough, it kills it, and that is the boss fight done. It is fairly difficult if you don't know what you're actually doing, but Idolize makes it a lot easier. Same thing with Aether Shroud. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. If y'all did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and it's me, Shab. I'm out. Peace.